Hi everyone, Costco review guy here. Welcome to another episode of reviewing and open box. So what we're doing today is we're going to be doing a review on the Cuisinart steam and convection oven from Costco. This is a great merchandise that I've bought, and I've actually used it a few times already. What's really unique about this oven compared to the ones that you might already have, or for those of you that have never had an oven that had a steam function before, this oven will definitely knock your socks off. So, I mean, obviously it has all the built-in function like bake, broil, toast. Those are pretty easy. But this one actually has a steam function built into it as well. And the price is actually quite reasonable. It's only selling for $199. So, I mean, what it actually does is it allows you to steam and bake, but also at the same time, what I've found is that after I've purchased this oven, I've now obsolete the microwave. I no longer need to use the microwave for anything else, which, you know, a lot of people say the microwave can potentially give out, you know, a lot of radiation and whatnot, so kind of stay away from it. So after purchasing this steam oven, a lot of your food, like your frozen pizza, you know, a lot of things that you normally would use a microwave, I've now kind of replaced it. So let's take a look at how you actually able to operate it. So hi everyone. So we have now plugged in the steam oven. Okay, we've unboxed it. So plugged it in. You know, it's really simple to operate. Just like any other oven, you have the door. You got this one sliding piece out here where, you know, I put some tin foil on it so that if you drop any food on there, it's easier to clean. As you can see, I've used it a few times now before I made this video. So yeah, you can see it's a little bit dirty in there, but it's not going to affect the video today. So it's quite simple to use. So there's only really 4 buttons here. So light, self-explanatory. You know, you turn on the light just like any other oven. We have a different mode that we could use. So as you can see here, this would be toast, this would be conventional bake, this would be baked steam, so you're baking and steaming at the same time. This one would be broil, steam and broil, and steam, and super steam. So this is where it makes all the difference, right? Is that this is actually a steam oven compared to any other conventional oven that you've been using. There's even a mode for bread. The bread would taste a lot better. As you can see here, it actually indicate, you know, the heater, it's actually from up and the bottom as well. So we got the warm function where you want to kind of warm up the food again, and then just time. And then you have this cleaning function called steam clean. So essentially what it does is it will have a timer on here where you can set it for, usually the default would be 45 minute. And then when you hit the start button, the steam actually comes out and it steams the whole oven so that to get rid of all the dirty stuff. And then what happened is, so you're gonna ask, so where's all this water coming from, right? So there is actually a compartment right here, which is right beside the oven. As you can see, you kind of fill the water on this lid. You kind of twist it, put the water in, and then you kind of put it right here. And the water would actually come into the machine and the steam comes out, okay? So where does the water go? Great question. So there is actually a compartment right here, as you can see, where you see all this water, and you see kind of there's a bit of grease in here as well, that when it gets full, you want to dump it, otherwise will overflow, okay? So really simple operation, but what I really like about this steaming machine, steaming oven, is that, you know, sometimes when you're, you know, putting, you know, last night dinner into it or bread, you want it to have the crunchiness of the bread, but you don't want it to be too dry. You can operate it using the bake steam function where it's baking and steaming at the same time. So the bread tastes just wonderful. It tastes like just you bought it from a bakery kind of thing. Okay, so once again, really 3-button to function. I'm gonna do something real quick here for you on and then you'll be able to see it. So we're gonna test it with some barbecue chicken wings that I made last night on the barbecue grill. So obviously, you know, just like any other overnight stuff, right? As you can see here, it's cold, a little bit stale. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said at the beginning of the video, like normally I just put it into the microwave, but I stopped doing that now after having this oven. What I'm gonna do is turn on the light. As you can see here, I'm gonna turn this dial to super steam. So super steam defaulted the temperature to 400 Fahrenheit, which I tend to use anyways because you're trying to super steam it. I don't use anything less than that. And then what I would do is press this button in one more time, and it says, hey, it's 10-minute, 6. Usually, if it's 400 Fahrenheit, it's powerful enough, so I usually just go with like 10-minute. And then simple function, all you need to do is press this. And away we go. So as you can hear it right now, you hear that sound? So what they're really doing is taking the water from this chamber and they're adding steam coming out from inside the oven. So as you can see, it's just slowly fogging up again. As you see that? Okay, so the steam is actually trapped inside this oven, and they're not using any other heat. They're not using the heat from the bottom. They're not using the heat from the top. You could, that might make the wings a little bit more toasty, but what are you giving up, right? The downside of that is that your chicken wing might be a little bit more hard or not as moist, right? Where if you're using the steam, super steam function, it heats up the chicken wings, but also at the same time, it keeps them moistened to the tenderness of the meat, right? So 8 minutes to go. I will pause right here, and then we'll see how it looks like after the 8-minute. All right, everyone. So the 10-minute is up. So I'm just gonna. Oh, you see that steam that's coming out? All right, so I'm gonna take these chicken wings out. Ooh, it's extremely hot, so you got to be careful. See, you can kind of hear the chicken wings. They're still extremely moist, and as you can see here, if you had to put in this back into the microwave, like all the moisture would have been taken away, right? Because that's the fundamental of how the microwave works, is that it takes out all the moistures and all the water from the meat or from the things that you're putting in, right? So with this steam oven, as you can see, these chicken wings are extremely moist. The meat is still very plummy. So, I mean, anything that you can think of, fish, or vegetables that you don't want to stir fry or anything like that, or you want just a quick way to steam things, or you can even steam milk or water or any sort of liquid as well. Yeah, so Cuisinart steam convection oven. Once again, it has all the normal convection ovens function, bake, broil, you name it. But what is being added here for a small price? I mean, you're a conventional oven, you're probably looking at, you know, anywhere like a cheap one would be like $40 or probably north of 150. But with the steam function, what I would say is I would recommend it because there's a lot of places selling these the Cuisinart steam oven at around $367, but currently Costco is selling for below 200, so this is a steal. Like I said, after we bought this oven, We never use the microwave again. I would probably say I use this oven probably 5 to 6 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, we just throw everything in there. Okay, so with that, I hope everyone find this review useful. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment, and I will promptly answer those questions. And with that, please like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this. Okay, thanks everyone. Until next time.